Welcome to Trading Lounge and the Bitcoin report for Tuesday, November the 8th. I won't be covering ETH, I'll just do Bitcoin. And yesterday we talked about a couple of things in terms of looking at this moving to the upside here. So obviously we could put that wave C top in here and we can look at it as wave 2. And that means we can look at the market as coming down for either as wave 3, so coming down as wave 1 here and going back for wave 2 and building a case for the downside here, or we can look at this in a slightly different way in the triangle pattern that we're looking at. So we can look at this as the A wave, the B wave, and the C wave down here for the D wave here. Let me just move that across here for that, and then we can put the C wave here. So I'll put this wave 2 and this wave C here, and we're looking for it to come to the 22,000. I was just taking this top and this top here, but obviously we're still short on that, but kind of getting the picture there. So yeah, so let's just look at, we'll see some sort of kickback. This will be 5 waves coming down here for sure, and then down to here. And let's just clean these up a little bit here for this, and and then we'll end up getting another corrective pattern across here for wave E. So I mean, both cases it's kind of bearish in a way, you know. It's just, do we come down, you know, through this pathway? You know, we're looking for the the S&P 500 to top out and the NASDAQ and that to pull on down as well, as you may know. So let's just see how that goes. So I think that we could be on 5Ks in here for this, or 2Ks, I can't remember. Right, so let me just get some more data into this little space here and open this up a little bit. I know it's a bit messy. Okay, we've got a few things there. So yeah, look, last time we spoke, I was looking for just one more little push up here, but obviously that's not the case. So, but yeah, we're seeing this come off here. So we could probably just match this up a little bit here at the 61.8%, starting to shore itself up around this space here for that. And we can just copy these here. So we'll look for one A wave down here and a B wave back up and a C wave. We'll see how this goes, you know, for wave C up here for that, and wave D down here for this. So we'll just see if that triangle pattern pans out here for this. Let me just take a look at this. Well, it's quite deep there, isn't it? So let me just label this quickly. So wave 1 will be, I'll have to be there actually. It's a bit tight, isn't it? But that's the starting point. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the third wave. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that's, I know that's 1 and 2 here. Anyway, 5 will be down here. I think it needs to play out a little bit. We'll see a bit of a dance across that 19,500. We'll see how that holds. I mean, obviously the 19 is the larger number there, so it could certainly slide down to that. If we look at this as 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and so on down into this particular space. But the other count that we need to, let me just double check on that. 1, 2, it seems to be alrighty. I mean, the other count, of course, is that, you know, we'd be looking down here, a deeper move down for, you know, wave 1 here, and coming back for wave 2 over here in this instance as well, you know, and then well, that will even be further down, so be down here somewhere for that. So but anyway, sort of looking a bit bearish. I mean, can it be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up here for that, and then moving up from that point, you know, as a bullish move? And because I think we did look at it as move, you know, getting 5 waves up here for wave 1 here, and then pulling back for wave 2 here. Is that possible? Yeah, I think it's okay, but it doesn't really sort of hold stead with what we're sort of looking at. But look, I think the main thing here is let's just let it develop here for a moment, and let's see. Because when I'm working with corrections, I always like to see what the first leg produces, you know, if it's going to be 5 waves or 3 waves. So I need to know, you know, are we going to get an ABC down here? You know, we don't want it, if it's going to be bullish, we don't want it coming down too far at all, do we? We want it to basically stop here. But the problem with that is that we've already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down here already, you know, which is going to take us into that 1900. So as a wave 2, we don't want it going anywhere down past the 1900. I mean, technically it can come way down here, but having 5 waves here already, we're going to get 3 waves and then another 5 down here for either the D or a larger wave 1 at that point, you know, coming down into this space. So yeah, we'll just have to see. But the bearishness has begun, and we're also seeing that on the S&P's just starting as well. Now, I don't know what news is coming out. Obviously we've got the elections, the midterms, and you know, that could be part of it as well. Who knows? I don't know. I'm not a news. I mean, I like reading about, you know, the news, but I don't. I'm not all over it. Like I don't use it for trading, which, I mean, some folks do, and it's fantastic. But you can't do everything. So, but look, that's it. So yeah. You know, we've been waiting for the turn, didn't quite get to the target area up here, but everything else is going pretty much according to plan. So I'll just leave it at that for the time being. Alrighty, cheers.